And welcome back to the stream. It is Monday evening. We're going to be playing some Factorio today. I've had a pretty busy holiday season so far. I started this off wanting to do basically nothing, just to recover from burnout a little bit and chill. But we've had stuff going on basically every day. I think I've only had one day to actually chill and get some more of the Shadow Generations collectibles done off stream. But yeah, it's just been a mile a minute this entire holiday. Hopefully things will calm down after the new year, but we will see. Oh, hi Kairos Dragon, how's it going? Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. I've been looking forward to this all week. Woof! Back to the factory. There we go. Oh, I need to put the tabs up on my keyboard. Alright, so the last thing that I did was I replaced my circuit setup with electromagnetic plants. These are now pumping out plus 80% productivity. So I'm getting a lot more bang for my buck in terms of iron and copper. These also need to be prod 2s while I'm at it. Plastic/petroleum is a sort of precious resource because coal is a bit hard to come by here on Vulcanus. I'm already making the most use of it by putting prod 2s in my coal liquefaction plants, but it's still, like, I'm still struggling to produce enough petroleum. It looks like. Well, actually, it seems like the issue is that I'm cracking all of this down from light oil and heavy oil, so it's actually not this that's the problem. However, heavy oil does appear to be backing up slightly. Maybe not. Maybe this is fine. As long as this pipe is 100% full, then I'm happy. And these are making some product, actually. So maybe there is an issue with the with my ratios here. What should I do about this? Right, so this is offloading light oil. Because everything should be turning off if it's not in use. Right, what are we reading here? Like, that's full, so this is pumping, and that's full, so this is pumping. And it's just trying to vent extra petroleum gas then. Right, I need to make sure this is always enabled. So then, why is this getting so high? Like, surely it can't be. It's certainly not that I'm making too much rocket fuel. I've just got something mixed up here. Maybe I'll just I'll make these a little bit more strict. We'll send that if it's 22,000. We'll send this if it's 22,000. Actually, that's not going to help anything, is it? Problem is I'm making too much petroleum. And not using it, right? I mean, I'm still using it. It's just that, no. No, this needs to be the way I had it before. 24,000. And we'll make this more strict. If all three of these are above 20k, then they will turn off. So this will keep it at 24,000. Yeah. That should do. So this just has to vent a little bit more, I think. Let's just disable this for the time being. Just let this back up until we relieve this back pressure. So let's see. How many hours do I have on this? 41 hours so far. And as you can see, I've been to Fulgora. I have a basic base here. This is good enough to make the beginnings of electromagnetic science, but there's still a ways to go. And let's request more recyclers and more EM plants while we're here. I have a number of goals to hit this stream. Chiefly, I want to get to mech armor. And to get to mech armor, I'm going to need to seriously buff up production of scrap here. But there's just a handful of things I need to set up here on Vulcanus before I can go back and fix up Fulgora. But I think the oil situation is sorted. I thought I had that handled before, but apparently not. Right, so this is all fine. Let's go ahead and set up yellow science. Which is something that I really should have done long ago, but I wanted to wait until I had electromagnetic science, or EM plants, to get that productivity bonus before using a pile of processing units. So, what's my build gonna look like? We don't need all that. Let's just do tier 1s. I need a substation just for demo purposes. This is going to take prod 2s. Right, so this has 3 inputs in and 1 out. we can do that pretty trivially. I don't normally like putting outputs on the input belt, but I think it might be worth it here just for simplicity. I want to make at least 1 per second, so we'll just do 2 per second. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. And then out, out, out. Don't really need to set filters, but I'm going to anyways. Filter. Well, we'll just do yellow science on the left side. There. Easy enough. There we go. We'll just have this escape out this way. There we go. So now we just need to hook these up to our respective inputs. One of these will be blue chips. One will be low density structures. Which, like, I really should just, like... Wait, these are transport belts. I need, like, a universal upgrader for these. One of these days I'm going to upgrade all of my belts to greens. But I need a little bit more tungsten to pull that off. Anyways, we'll do that. Don't really like that, but I'll fix the belt another time. And this is going to be one side, the inside of the belt will be flying robot frames, which I actually need to build out. So I've already made a tactical error here. Um, yeah. Actually, so this can stay where it is. That's fine. But I need to make another build here. Right. Flying robot frames. How many do I need? Um, let's see. That's a little bit under 2 per second. That's fine. So I'll try and make, what is that? Half a flying robot frame per second. Right, so 1 per, apparently. It's a very slow recipe, so I can probably just do something a little bit cheeky, like this. Let's take that apart for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and feed this in. Two standard inserters. Could actually replace these with standard as well. Right. Boom, 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 boom. And 1 substation will do it for this whole block. So this requires green chips, electric circuits, or electric engines, rather. Oh. There's a lot. This is more involved than I gave credit for. 0.25 batteries per second. Let me think. Iron and copper, steel, sulfuric acid, and lubricant. It's a lot of products. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is actually properly annoying. Right, we'll start, we'll assume that I'm making batteries over here. Steel and green chips can be fed in by belt. Electric engines require engine units, lubricant, and green chips. Engine units just need some iron materials. So I can I can put this in directly. Ah. Maybe? This requires green chips. This requires green chips. So if I put green chips here, that satisfies both of those. So then this just requires lubricant to pass in there. And engine units. So like that. That works, right? Yeah. So I can put green chips and steel on that belt. Again, this requires 3 products. Let's go ahead and set up a like double of those. There's really no need to put prod modules in these. In fact, that maybe I shouldn't. That makes 0.12 per second. This requires 0.1 per second. So that's good. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, that actually works kind of beautifully. Oops. Let's tighten this up slightly. And here we're going to have batteries. Right. Oh, this is a problem. I need... these to be on separate belts. Yeah, that's fine. This needs to go on the inside of the belt. Okay, fine. And then... Uh, right, green chips in here, along with steel plates. I'm gonna need a lot of foundries, actually. Right. Let's just belt the green chips in. Um, fine, fine, fine. Well, actually, why not just make them directly on site? Well, I guess there's really no harm in diverting a little bit, right? Um, Need some more RoboPort coverage. Clear off some more cliffs while we're at it. I've got all of this room to expand, so that's not an issue. I just need to do this bit a little bit intelligently. Right. Copper can go there. Steel, um, steel can go there and there. I need one for gear wheels and one for pipes. And then I need one going there. And that will be steel and batteries. Now, batteries need copper plate, iron plates, and specifically, how many batteries do I need? It's going to be 0.22. Yeah, basically 0.22. So let's make that an even 1 per second. If I just pump this full of speed modules, will that be enough? Also, surely I can just do something like this. I route molten iron a different way that's a little less onerous. Like, yeah, I could just have it snake through here. Don't really like that, but hey, this factory is already a spaghetti mess, right? What's stopping us now? So that's gonna make half per second. Let's put some speed modules in. Or we can just double this. Well, the reason we can't double that. Three per second, half and half. Yeah, it's fine. Boom, boom. Too far to connect. Okay. That's still not enough. Alright, tell you what. We'll steal it from here. Also, aren't I making batteries somewhere? No, I'm making sulfur. Alright, let's just get rid of this nonsense. Keep that. We'll just have a little thingamajigger here. Maybe a little less claustrophobic. There. And there. We can undo all of that. Now we just need to hook up sulfuric acid. Wherever that is, there. There. And that should be yellow science done. Oh, I need to connect green chips. There. That should be yellow science done. Looks like these are backed up. Oh, also, I need lubricant. Where's my lubricant pipe? Too far. There, and then out. There we go. Molten iron connected to tungsten. Good. Come on. We just need that final pipe. Connect lubricant. And now we're making electric engines. Good. Good. And we're making yellow science. I feel like I can put a little bit more speed into each of these. So these are requesting slightly more of these. Which, of course, is going to request slightly more of these. These are making a 0.95 batteries per second. I need to buff this slightly. And then these should be nominal. Like, this is already backing up slightly on flying robot frames. Like, once these speed modules come in, then we should be good. Yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, sick. Now, we have dried up on EM science, so let's stop that for now. And let's start researching some necessary yellow science goodies. For example, personal batteries. Epic quality? Oh, we don't have agricultural science yet. That's fine. Portable fission reactor. That's a big one. Military 4. So we're gonna need that if we want the power armor. So let's go ahead and get that. And then mech armor. Is there anything else that I can get in the meantime? Personal roboports, projectile damage, worker robot speed. These are all goodies that I should get eventually. But for now, let's see. Let's also get a bit more mining productivity. Oops. Where did it go? There. Oh, we're already at like 11. We're doing fine with mining prod. But we're gonna get the mech armor very soon. We're gonna get Tesla turrets, artillery. That's an interesting proposition. Could I do artillery spam instead of turret spam to clear out the demolishers? I mean, that's a maybe. But anyways, let's just do that for now. Right, so now we have yellow science set up. There's 2 more things I want to get done ASAP. One is I need to kill this demolisher and tap the rest of this tungsten ore. That patch can wait. I think just this one will do me for a little bit. And I need to tap that coal. So, do I have my military? Yes, I do. Where are my exoskeletons? I should really have one more exoskeleton. Go ahead, quickly. Boom. Sick. So now we can move a little bit faster. But that's a dead end. Right, get my turret spam blueprint ready. Oh, we are out of tungsten on this patch. we'll just do like this. Just go ahead and fill those guys up. So when the Demolisher comes and invades, these guys will be ready. Alright, in the meantime, let's get some more of the tungsten tapped. There, that should do. Substations. Yeah! Killed instantly. That's what I like to see. Alrighty. So that's the rest of that tungsten tapped. How are we on steam? Sulfuric acid is doing just fine. Steam production, just fine. No worries here. How's power generally? 1.5 gigs. That's good. So we've tapped the rest of the tungsten here. And that is going as fast as it can, basically. So, no worries. Can help you guys here a little bit. There we go. Next order of business. I need to get that little bit of coal. Little bitty coal. That's a long way to go, actually. I have 253,000 coal left here, and it looks like I'm using it very gradually. So maybe that's not really a priority. I'm going to say the coal can wait. But yeah, tungsten is now... it's now backed up, actually. These are producing as fast as they can. Partly because they're requesting. Good. Boy, I've got a lot of ores that need dumping, honestly. Can I just, like, I'm gonna make a trash chest. Give me iron ore. Give me copper ore. This is making concrete straight. This is making refined concrete straight, so I don't have any use for either of those. Like, I guess there is barely one use for it. But no, it's not even worth it. Just dump it. 7,000 iron ore in storage? Jesus. Completely unnecessary. Yellow science has stalled. We are low on LDS and blue chips? Huh? For one thing, why is that becoming... we have stopped on red chips, we have stopped on plastic, we have run out of petroleum. Something I've done here has stopped petroleum from being made entirely. It's this. So, now that we have relieved the petroleum back pressure, let's see if this equalizes. Again, we're full up on heavy oil. Heavy oil's being cracked. We're full up on light oil. So light oil is being cracked. Well, it's only getting... Wait, that's weird. Oh, this is flipped. How many of these are just wrong? Just those three, I guess. Okay. Now we're draining all the light oil into pipes, which is good. That's what we like to see. This is now oscillating between 23 and 24. It's good. That's how it's supposed to be. This is now oscillating. Good. This is draining. Also good. This is going to drain everything except for 1,000 spare heavy oil. So this will gradually drain until we only have like a tiny bit of heavy oil left. Why are we out of steam? We're low on sulfuric acid? These aren't keeping up. All right, let's tap this sulfuric acid then. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just build all this gradually. It'll probably take a while for whatever worms in this territory to come crawling down. Oh, we've got a lot of sulfuric vents to tap here. So let's get to work. Okay, that's all of those done. Let's connect them. Doesn't really need to be pretty, it just needs to connect them all. That. Alright, close to done. Looks like... Not quite. But we're close. There, that's good, that's good. That's connected down here. Good, good. Alright, and substations. Nice. Another demolisher demolished. Oh, this guy left a nice big trail for us. Oh. Problem. Haha, I'm in danger. Whoopsie. I think that's the first time that I've died on this save. Oh, this guy's not happy. Actually, I'm going to reload an autosave. we'll just kite him into the existing turret spam. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Yes! Oh, oh, that was nuts. That was pretty crazy. Now, all that being said, there we go. Got more calcite. We got a lot more. Oh, we can actually tap that tungsten now, if we wanted to. Nice little fringe benefit there. But let's just go ahead and pipe the sulfuric acid in. But what I want to see is all of these guys working. And it looks like they are. Alright. So let's go. I'm surprised I don't even need a pump. The pipe extent is quite broad, but it doesn't seem to be a problem right now. Getting filled back up on ammo and turrets, so I can go kill another thing if I really needed to. There's the coal, but again, we're still doing fine on coal, it looks like. No, I don't like that. Well, we can leave the coal for another time. Let's get some more yellow science built up. We need personal roboports. I would like weapon shooting speed, worker robot speed. Yeah, I would really like to just like get my robots moving a little bit faster. This requires magnetic science. projectile damage can wait. Artillery can wait. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So on that basis, let's see. How's this doing? Still waiting on more science. And the mech armor. While we're waiting, we can at least make Power Armor Mark II. Energy shields, personal battery Mark II. Personal battery Mark 1. Batteries are being made. Good. Only requesting 1. That's fine. Okay. Right. Let's improve Fulgora. So what's the situation here? The situation is we're barely getting any scrap. So first order of business is I need to tap the rest of these scrap portions. Let's just reveal these. This needs to move. These also need to move. So what's this going to look like? Like, it's already sort of compact. I guess I can work around it for now. Oops. I need to get rid of those. All of these. This, 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 and this. Let's just clear a pathway. This is hooked up to electrolytes. No, holmium solution. So that has to stay there. That doesn't need to extend. Or does it? Yes, it does. However, there's no reason I can't jump this across, right? Similarly here. Just like that. And electrolytes. Just do this a little more intelligently. What are you even doing here? Sure, whatever. So hopefully that should that takes care of all of the pipes leading out here. They are now routing in from the top instead. But I still need light oil here. So let's move our heavy oil setup, or our oil cracking setup, to here. Ah, I need heavy oil here as well. Okay, that's fine. This is a mess. Do I need water here? Yes, I do. Okay. But I don't need it here anymore. We can take We can get rid of those. Heavy oil goes in there. Fine. There we go. That looks like it's good. So we've just all we've done is cleaned up the spaghetti a little bit to prepare for a bigger overhaul. We can get robots moving a little bit faster. Low density structure prod. We can wait on that. Mining prod, steel plate prod. Mech armor. We're waiting. Waiting on all of those. Waiting on all of those. These are now infinite sciences. Yeah. And we don't need these either. We're low on concrete. Oh, right. Of course we're low on concrete. We, So we've got ice, we've got concrete. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Actually, I want to redo these. So what are we capturing here? What are we doing here, actually? These will process scrap 2.5 per second. Okay. It's time to beacon these. Do one of those and one of those. Oh my god, look how fast my robots are moving now. It's beautiful. Oh, thank you for the follow, Waddle Warrior. I am just working on my silly little factory. Have you ever seen Factorio before? If not, this should be a bit of a treat. Right, so that's got speed 2. How much electricity is this pulling down? It doesn't say. Like, I could calculate this brute force, but... Right, so it's minus 120%, plus 60%. So we're at minus 60. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's turn on our miners. Okay, substations. And let's also fix the power issues that we introduced earlier. Stick one there. Right. So that is now one full scrap belt, two full scrap belts. Let's clean this up. Good. Good to see that reaches. So I actually want this to be the inverse now. I want to prioritize stuff from the bottom belt. Let's add the scrap in from the top. We're going to take our one trash belt and feed it into here and into here. So I think that all works. Okay. Right. So that's now a scrap line. This is now a scrap line. That is the trash line. Trash line goes in here. Too far. Right. So like that. Okay. So, once that goes through one cycle, we should see everything kick on again. Scrap is now filling the belts. Basic materials are coming out. Ice and concrete are being sorted out. Remind me. Scrap recipe. Does this produce stone? Yes, it does. I will deal with that as a regular waste product soon. But for now, we've got all of this beautiful stuff coming in. Holmium ore coming in as usual. Being preferred out here, and of course, if it ever backs up, it's going to make a nice big backlog here. I basically just want the scrap lines running constantly to produce more holmium. But in the case that we do back up on this, it's set to turn everything off. Basically, the way I have these belts set up, if any material is overflowing on the belt, like, you can see how this stone is backed up here. Any excess will go onto this side of the belt. So if there's any stone here, for example, it's going to send a signal to this combinator. And if stone is greater than 0, then it... if stone is equal to 0, like if it's not getting any signal, then it's going to enable the stone filter here and also send a green signal to the recyclers to kick on. So currently, if you see on the bottom right of the screen, we are low on copper cables and holmium ore. Which makes sense. I'm gonna have to redo this eventually. But for now, it looks like this is all kicking on. We've got plates coming out, we've got electrolyte being made. We're full up on superconductors. We're full up on supercapacitors. Although we're... nope. We're not... I've made a little oopsie here. Right. We're pulling out plates. We're pulling out capacitors, or conductors. So the last thing is I just need to do that. And send this down here. Good. This is pulling out supercapacitors, and this is creating science packs. So it looks like we're all set on this front. Good. So now the next step, the next thing that we want to do is make it so that more scrap makes it onto the recycler circuit as opposed to trash. And there's a couple things I'm going to do to improve the efficiency here. For one thing, I need to completely redo the way I'm pulling basic materials off the belt. So let's see. First, let's stop these. Just head them straight through. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do that for here as well. So it's going to give preferential treatment to my my holmium sorter, all of this stuff down here, right? It needs to make copper plates somehow. I know how I want to do this. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I think this will work. I want to have this working directly from the immediate scrap outputs. So I can take it from copper cable to make copper plates here. The copper plates, plastic bars are a base product. So let's see. Can I just have a single recycler? I'm gonna stop this for now so that I have a little bit more room to work with. We're gonna take copper cables off the belt. And go ahead and connect these green wires. I think that works. Yeah, that actually works like a charm, actually. So let's see. Can I make this more compact? Do I need to make it more compact? The answer is no. Like, I can move it over here. Like that. And just for a little bit of future proofing, I mean, that's also not really necessary, is it? This is just going to make so many copper cables, so much copper plate that I can't imagine this being a problem. That's one prong done. Green chips are not a base product. So how am I going to make green chips? And we can repeat that trick here for iron plates. We're just going to take this. We're going to take iron gear wheels. And we're going to process these down into iron plates. Batteries are a base product, so we can ignore that. This is backed up. Good, good. Look at that. Perfect. So now we just need to do something about green chips. The batteries have to stay here. Let's jump this over. Right, I'm gonna tear this down, I think. Like, there's two ways I can do this. One is to process red chips down and blue chips. Like, we've got enough copper cables here, surely. So we got iron gear wheels, we've got batteries. We're also requesting batteries here. Really thinking hard on the best way to do this. I mean, I suppose I can just leave this be. I can always come back and fix that later. But like, this is future proofed. This is all good. This is making stuff from no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm redoing this. All right. So the issue is we need green chips here. We can do two things. If you recycle processing units, you get 5 electronic circuits back. If you recycle advanced circuits, you get 0 to 1 back. And the scrap processing recipe gives you 2% of those, 3% of those, some copper cable, and lots of iron gear wheels. Oops. Well, I'm accidentally here, so let's go ahead and yeah. Don't need that. Let's take those. Let's take that. Wait, where did my regular power armor go? Oh. Oh, jeez. No, give me my power armor back. It had stuff that I need. Okay, now this can be trashed. Also, those need fixing up. Give me some more legs. Maybe some more portable solar panels. Maybe some more personal roboports. Let's just make 2. Yeah, now I'm schmoving. And since I'm on Vulcanus, the solar power is very strong. These will fill up in no time. On Volgora, the situation will be a little bit more restrictive, unfortunately. Also, I do want those personal roboports. Give me 2 more. give me 30 construction bots. Alright, back to Fulgora. We're almost at 8 o'clock. I'll go until 8:30 because I started late. I really want this to come online again. And I really want to unlock my mech armor, god damn it. Right, so I'm supposed to be redoing my green ships setup. So let's see. Give me copper cables and give me iron gear wheels. And just make sure all of these are connected. Good. We're going to have a recycler here, a recycler here. Oh, I don't need a recycler there. I just need this guy. And I can just pull straight from there. That's not an issue. And then just give me my EM plants. Where are my EM plants? There they are. Productivity. We can just have like a little bit of that. Boom, 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 boom. I'll just output to a chest. Make sure there's always some available. And the rest will go straight down here. I need to actually set the recipe too. That would help. So each of these is making 10 per second. Two of these are already consuming the entire belt. Let's see. Let's see, what else can I do here? Like, I feel like I should be, well, you know, it's still recycling the red and blue chips automatically when it goes off in trash. So why can't I just pull green chips directly off the belt? In fact, input priority right so that I'm prioritizing over there. We can even make this more compact. Let's just get... Whoop, nope, no, 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 nope, nope. Get rid of this for the time being. So, green chips. We'll just move that down. Yeah. And we're going to prioritize taking from there. and then go. So that way, this will back up. We're going to prioritize taking green chips off of the scrap belt. Once this backs up, then it's no longer going to accept from either of these, which means this will turn off. And then it'll all be gravy. So actually, I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm not happy with is the fact that these are consuming all of the copper wires like immediately. All right, does that work? The scant bits of copper wire are coming off the belt. Recycled green chips are coming off the belt. So it looks like this is nominal. And yeah, these are filling up. How about this? We are still low on holmium solution. And that is because holmium plate is still being requested by this stuff. That's fine. Feel like it might be time to make some quality prod modules. Just to squeeze a little bit more out of this. Right. I would also like to make this a bit more compact. We can get rid of these. Let's just budge these up some more. Let's sort these a little bit better. Now that holmium is being produced again, Ah, yes, that's all fine. Oh, we're requesting a lot of stuff, actually. Fine concrete is fine. Concrete, stone, brick. Yeah. All right. So now we need a solution for some of this crap. So, we're going to do a few things here. We're going to pull off iron gear wheels. We're going to pull off stone. We're already getting concrete, but we need to process steel. Right, so what else do we have? Solid fuel? We should really be pulling off solid fuel as well, like just directly here. And then any excess, just... you know, recycler loop. I mean, that's overkill. It's overkill. Right, what else? Right, so we're pulling off these products. What else do I have to process? Low density structures, we're going to recycle that down because all of that stuff is useful. Copper cables we have a plan for. Advanced circuits, processing units, that's fine. Batteries are cycled down to iron and copper, that's fine. So yeah, it's just steel, iron gear wheels, and what was the other one? Stone? Yeah. So these three. I just need to void once it gets to here. Steel, stone, iron. So, plan with steel is we're going to well, actually, I need to budget a little bit more space for these guys. So if the steel comes down here, first step is passive provider chests. Just one like that. Then this will make steel chests. And then feed that back onto the trash belt. Stone will have a similar protocol. We're going to turn this into landfill. Finally, iron gear wheels, rather. We're going to recycle this down to iron plates and then turn this into iron chests. And let's see, where was I? Ah, yes. This will be iron gear wheels. And we're just going to recycle these directly into iron. So we'll just give that a little bit to process, and then we should be in pretty good shape. You can even do something a little bit better. Let's actually make these into storage chests. well, that's don't need to do that, but this for sure. And where are my concrete? Is here. Concrete goes there. Get rid of that. Right, like this will make a tiny amount of steel chests, which are much easier to process in the end. There will still be more steel coming back onto the belts using this process, but that's okay. I feel like we can continue this up here, right? Like, there's not really a need for me to have this module down here specifically. Although, well, yeah, the reason is that these products are completely useless anywhere else. Whereas up here, this is just dealing with high throughput trash. The last thing is copper cables. Is there anything I want to do with copper cables? Like, they're being processed into plates down here. But aside from that, they're not crucial. So, like, if I look at what's still coming back onto the belts, it's a lot of copper material. Which I guess is not the worst thing. However, it is kind of backing up here. I think it's time for me to make this into a double belt setup. Like, this here is kind of giving me pause. I literally don't have enough throughput in the final belt. It's all being completely compressed. Which is not the worst thing in the world. I guess my point is at some point I'm going to have to sort this, instead of just feeding it all through one process. This is still like bootstrap mentality, but here I have actual like trash sorting. But yeah. That means I don't need these. Yeah, I think what this ultimately means is I want I want the trash to actually come back out. Instead of feeding back into the scrap things. I want to just like turn this into proper trash. But I should not be too hasty. Let's build this out carefully. Um, oh, that's something that might be handy. Iron plate, copper cable, and electronic circuits. How about arithmetic combinators? Right, we'll take copper cables, and we'll take iron plates, and we'll turn them into arithmetic combinators. Or not iron plates, but electronic circuits. So something like that. Oh, but this will jam as soon as there's an imbalance of these two. I need to do something like that. Ew. Right. So just like that. This way, if we have an imbalance... Oh, what's going on here? This is not pulling fast enough. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that works. That will shunt the arithmetic combinators directly onto the trash belt. So good. It looks like we have a plan for just about everything. We're still letting a lot of copper plates go through, though. Is that just because copper plates are they're a byproduct? Copper plates are a byproduct of low-density structures. So, like, in theory, we can... We can convert them directly into copper cables. Now, what do we have left? Batteries, advanced circuits, processing units, low density structures, plastic. Very little trash is making it back on the belt now. So, in a word, we are schmovin'. Now, how about this? Oh, we are so close. The labs are still labbing. This is a problem, though. Yeah, it's a bit better. Can't believe green science of all things is stalling. Just because I forgot to like upgrade this iron belt. But anyways, Ogora, how are we doing? We're getting a healthy amount of holmium ore again. Now that we've removed most of the trash from the input belts. It's still got to like chunk its way through all of this crap though. just clear all that stuff off. Start with a clean slate. This has not made any products yet because it's still collecting green chips. This is full. That's full. That's full. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Wait, if I recycle this... Oh, I get copper plate back out. Oh. Oh, my mistake. I need to convert this into copper cable. And if I cannot, then it will go right back out. Oh. What's going on? Oh. Okay, so with the belt completely free of impurities, we're now looking at something like this in the end. It's not bad. Well, what's going on here? This has jammed. This is converting directly into concrete? I think I've misunderstood how this works. This, however, should work fine. Stone brick. Can I turn stone brick into anything useful? And turn it into walls. Hey, Pocket Wolf, how's it going? I am debugging my base a little bit. So I've got... how am I going to do this? Right, because this is full. This is backing up. Which I think is fine. Right, this is just going to handle any iron ore that comes out of recycling concrete. This is not crucial. What is crucial is that overflow concrete is being turned into hazard, fed into the recycler, which is then sent right back into hazard concrete. Solid fuel is being voided. Iron ore is being voided. Good. Okay, so I think that works. Oh my god, and this is all jammed again. I mean, it's not jammed, it's just that one turbo belt is not enough to service all of these recyclers anymore. So it is outputting as fast as it can, but I need to break these up into 2 or 4 turbo belts, or go to Gleba and start dealing with stacked belts. But what I've done here basically is there's a number of like scrap products, right? I'm getting rid of ice, concrete, and solid fuel right off the bat. I've made this a little bit more efficient. I'm pulling this stuff basically as immediate scrap products instead of copper plates. So, like, well, long story short, I now have a strategy for dealing with all of the crap that comes off the belt that is not holmium ore. So that should result in less backlog for these recyclers to deal with, but it's still being quite a lot. How are we on power? We're fine on power. Okay. These we're just low on holmium solution. maybe once I finish stockpiling Homium plate, then we'll be in better shape. But like I just need more ore. Deep cleaned 80% of the house. Only been deep cleaning a little over a week now. Yeah, damn. It's a lot. I've been I've been saying like this holiday I want to just like do nothing and chill. Um, but we've had something going on like every single day. Um, had Christmas dinner with the folks, and then I had the longest night stream. Then we had a chill day finally, and then we went out to see a pantomime. And then today I'm doing Factorio, and tomorrow I've got some friends over to play a board game, and um, I'm gonna make them dinner. Um, and then Wednesday we have a New Year's Eve party to go to in Glasgow South Side, and then Thursday I'm streaming again. So I basically got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to myself, and then back to work. It's nuts. Yeah, it has been fun. It's been fun, but it's also been um, less of a vacation than I'd have liked. Um, so yeah, that's what's been going on. And ScotiaCon is coming up soon, so um, so yeah. All right, let's jump ahead. I want to unlock mech armor. Do I have 5,000 science? I've got 4,000 science. How much magnetic science do I have in these plants? 0. Yeah. Oh, but these are backed up finally. So maybe we can now make some science packs, please. Finally. Wait, what's going on here? Am I missing an ingredient? No, these are the output belts. Sorry. I panicked. It would help if these pipes were connected, though. Right. Like, we're... What's going on here? I forgot to fix this. That's the problem. Right, so now these are kicking on again. So this is why science hasn't been produced. And now we're requesting batteries again. Mining research. Mining prod. Is there anything else I can work on while I'm at it? Yeah, like that. These are still pulling a lot of power. And now that everything is like turned on, we're in brownout mode. So we're gonna have to do something about that too. Woof woof. I am a bit of a bab sometimes. Not all the time, though. Especially when I'm playing this, like, I really just kind of lock in, you know? Let's make some more accumulators. Just capture some more lightning. Just itty bitty bits of holmium solution. Just a sprinkling. Alright, these copper plates are almost full. Copper wires are in full swing. So that's fine. Basically everything here is able to be crafted extremely quickly. So when they get sent back into the recyclers here, they will recycle very, very fast. As opposed to like steel plate, which has a crafting time of 16 seconds. If you let any steel plate back into the recyclers, they will jam very badly. So that is the idea. But this is still waiting for the last shipment of EM Science. I'm back on Vulcanus. What can I do? Don't really need this, do we? Okay. Well, despite my best efforts, I still have not gotten to mech armor. But at least Fulgora is working a bit more efficiently. And I suppose next stream I can break these up into multiple belts and do a little better job of sorting. And maybe start making quality accumulators. Like that might just be something to work on. Like, am I making quality modules? Yeah, I am. Right. Like if I just let's just start making a pile of these. Why not? Filter for anything greater than common. Filter for only common. And we'll just chuck this directly into a recycler. Recycler. So like with any luck, just gambling a little bit, we will have some um, higher quality accumulators. And we can just, how about we just stamp them down here? Oh, we do have one. Ah, what am I even doing? What did I do? I'd like I used a ghost cursor, isn't that right? So like that. There we go. And lightning collectors. Efficiency increases. Anyways, oh, oh, it's finally got the 5,000 it needs. It's making its way back. Nice, nice. Oh, it's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen. I'm excited. I've already got personal batteries and roboports. Let's get a few more goodies. Let's have 6 more exoskeletons, 10 more solar panels. We're good on batteries. Let's get 2 energy shields. Do I have anything making energy shields? Do I have anything making personal solar panels? Ah, here it comes. EM science, finally. Give me my mech armor. Oh, it's going. Remaining time, 34 minutes. Oh, come on. Come on, you can go faster than that. $21. Ah. Okay, well, it's not going to do me any good just sitting around waiting for that. Um, let's just say it's done. I will equip it next stream. But for the time being, no, we don't need those. For the time being, Bogor is in a good state. Sort of. It can be improved, and it will have to be improved if I want to actually export any Homium stuff. I'm going to have to break this up into 4 separate turbo belts, and start doing something with stacking. And meanwhile, back on Vulcanus, I need to do something with the quality mechanic and start making some quality mining drills, I think, and other stuff that I'll need eventually, like a quality mech armor, quality exoskeletons. I need to head back to Novice and make fission reactors for my space platforms. But I think, well, yeah, I think it makes sense to go back to Novice just to get a few fission reactors for the mech armor. And then after that, I've got to blast off to Gleba. Have I even discovered Gleba yet? Yes, I have. Okay. But yeah. Looking pretty good. So, we'll save it there. All right. Well, that was fun, and as usual, it went on much longer than I expected it to. And I still didn't actually achieve my goal of getting mech armor, but that's just the way this game goes sometimes. We will be back on Thursday. I think I'll play some more Grapple Dog because I played Echo last week or the week before, and maybe after the new year, I'll play some rhythm games or something to that effect. We will see what happens. In the meantime, let's find someone to raid out to. Alright, I will send you over to Hexy Kitty. They are playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which is a lot of fun. As always, thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.